Discuss your requirements or to become part of our dedicated dealer network, please contact our customer support team on 0845 608 0680.
What if every time you switched on you could save money? V-Phase is a smart way to cut your energy costs without changing your lifestyle. By reducing and managing the voltage coming into your home, V-Phase will ensure your electrical appliances typically use less electricity and cost less to run, saving you around 10% on electricity bills. V-Phase is easily installed and requires no maintenance. Go to vphase.co.uk to find out more. Simply fit, forget and save with V-Phase.
Through our dedicated national dealership network, EOS Energy provides high-quality renewable energy solutions. EOS Energy aims to readdress the energy balance in Great Britain, providing distributed, clean power to the people. Providing the complete package is where EOS Energy aims to beat the rest. We specialise in providing solutions that remove all concern for the customer. Utilising state-of-the-art photovoltaic or solar systems, EOS Energy design, supply and install turnkey solutions for generating electricity. We tailor our solutions to best suit our commercial and domestic clients' power requirements. As a supplier of fully accredited equipment, we take customer service very seriously. All of our panels carry a 25-year performance guarantee, and the rest of our systems are backed by the most comprehensive guarantees in the industry. To discuss your requirements or to become part of our dedicated dealer network, please contact our customer support team on 0845 608 0680.
The price of energy has always been influenced by demand. To look at the increase in price of oil is to also look at an increase in demand for energy. What is certain is that the energy marketplace is one that, as individuals, we should rely on as little as possible. If costs do keep spiralling higher, then an efficient household will be a cheaper household.
There's an increasing appetite for energy efficiency in whatever shape or form there is, and I think there's an important distinction to make between energy generation, alternative energy generation, and energy saving, energy efficiency. A lot of people, when they're thinking about they want to green up their home or they want to save money, they're looking at solar power or wind power, and obviously they're dependent on the sun shining or the wind blowing. We don't need the sun to shine, we don't need the wind to blow. Our device will carry on saving money on electricity because it's the simple things in your house, like the fridges and freezers, that will carry on using electricity when you're asleep. And what we'll do is we'll optimize the voltage that comes into the house, lower it to the 220 volt level, regulate it so there's no peaks and troughs. It's a lot better supply for your appliances, which will also probably extend the life of them as well. We've carried out a number of external trials that have been independently verified. We carried out a social housing trial, so it's a smaller property than perhaps is typical in the UK. They demonstrated average savings across that trial of 8.7%, so it's a little under the typical 10% savings, but it reflects the smaller property and the fewer people in the property as well. They also demonstrated 180 kilograms estimated annual savings of CO2. So when you take that over the 25 plus year life of the product, what we have is in excess of 4 tons of CO2 saving. If voltage optimization was to go nationwide, we'd be looking at huge savings. You know, there's over 26 million homes in the UK, and if they were to install voltage optimization, we'd be looking at around 11.2 terawatt hours per year saving, which is the equivalent of taking Hinkley B power station, nuclear power station, offline. That's the sheer volume of savings that we can generate through installing voltage optimization throughout the UK.
My top tips for saving energy, I guess, are really understand your energy usage. That's the key to it. Understand where your biggest outputs are. And if you can, once you understand that, then you can start putting a strategy together to reduce it. So look around your house. Are your lights on equipment that you haven't used or touched for 6 months? Have a look at that and think, well, wait a minute, I don't ever use that anymore. Turn that off potentially. Look at your tariff as well. If you for the energy you use, so look on what kind of tariff you're on. Really ask your operator exactly what it means to you. So is your electricity more expensive in the day? Is it more expensive at night? Find out what that means to you. Find out when the cut-off points are. So say you become onto the cheaper tariff at 10 p.m, then maybe have all of your high energy usage appliances on a timer, so they come on at 10 p.m. So your tumble dryer, your washing machine, your dishwasher, all those bits and pieces, which really a lot of people will argue they can't live without, then try and use them more efficiently. It's my firm belief that renewable energies do have their place in the full efficiency system, but there are things you can be doing first. So looking at your energy usage and trying to reduce that is a great way to go. Small little things like fitting draft excluders to your doors, trying to work out where your energy losses are in your house and insulating your loft potentially, doing cavity wall insulation if that's a possibility. No matter who you are, you still need money to eat and to live and to go out and have fun, whatever it may be. So think about it that way. If you can manage your energy usage down, you might be able to get a bit more money for going out on the weekend to go to the cinema or something like that. I don't know, whatever you want to do. And I know it can be quite daunting, so there are good agencies out there that might be able to help you with that. People like the Energy Saving Trust and the Carbon Trust as well, be able to give you advice on these issues, and they're definitely good resources to use.
So the energy we use every day, how we get about the place, in our homes, in our lifestyles, whatever it is we get up to make that energy useful for us, we have to burn fossil fuels. So that's things like coal, gas and oil that we burn. And it's burning those fossil fuels which then emits carbon dioxide. So that's the link between the energy use, so whatever it is you need to be doing, if it's providing light in your homes, that energy, that electricity needs to be generated by burning fossil fuels. And burning fossil fuels is where that carbon dioxide gets emitted.
Whether or not you believe in climate change or not, by buying energy saving trust recommended products or the most energy efficient products out there in the market, it will ultimately not only help you save energy, but help you save money on your energy bills.
Whether you believe the 35% increase in atmospheric carbon levels in only 150 years is due to the burning of fossil fuels, or just a part of the Earth's natural cycle, it is difficult to ignore the changing world. An overwhelming majority of the world's leading climate scientists are in agreement. Human energy use is changing our planet. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration monitor global surface and ocean temperatures, along with shifts in precipitation and weather systems. 2010 was the warmest year since records started in 1880, and it was the 34th consecutive year that the global temperature was above the 20th century average.
Renewable heat, yes, there are a lot of things you can do first to make yourself more efficient before you were to go in and put in a ground source heat pump, an air source heat pump, something like that, because they're quite a lot of expense. It is really understanding your energy usage and trying to work out sort of mini strategies for yourself to try and work out exactly how you can manage those costs down, because it does cost money at the end of the day, and that's something that affects all of us. I really hope that we'll be in it for the long haul, really. The targets that the government have outlaid, so the 2015 renewable energy target for electricity, and then 2020, and then onwards to 2050, potentially we will still be around then, I hope. But yeah, I think we're really moving to a space where we'll be offering fully integrated building management services. So really looking and working with clients to understand their energy usage, reduce that first, and then potentially move in and say, well, okay, you've done what you can on the energy efficiency side. Let's help you out with some renewable energy as well to redress the balance, because we can't rely on coal and oil and so forth forever. It's either going to be run out, which potentially it might, who knows, but it's definitely going to get a lot more expensive. So companies are going to move more and more to looking for alternative sources of energy, and hopefully we'll be able to provide that.
There's a lot of good advice out there. You look at the Energy Saving Trust, for example, and they're talking about turning off lights, installing smart meters, checking what you're actually doing with your energy consumption. The beauty of VPhase is that we don't require a lifestyle or behavioural change. You don't have to sit there watching a little meter to see that you're saving money. Ours is a completely fit and forget solution. So we we have this in place, it doesn't require any maintenance, and it'll just save money while you're living your life. And the thing that you've got to remember is that big businesses have used the technology for many years. You know, companies like Tesco, Asda, even the NHS and DEFRA and DECC, they've been using voltage optimization in their big buildings, in their commercial settings, and saving millions of pounds each year. We've just made that technology available for the home. We've made it suitable size, suitable price, and it's proven technology. So you don't need to worry about it at all. It just sit there silently saving you money year after year. Why wouldn't people do it?
If you think about it, when items in the home, such as televisions, are left on standby, they're still consuming energy, and that's unnecessary. The average UK household has got 2 televisions, and they're running approximately 4 hours every single day. We leave them on standby when we're asleep and perhaps when we're at work, and that's unnecessary. It's consuming unnecessary energy. So by switching things off, it helps not only to save on energy, but on our electricity bills.
Well, the most important thing to do is to make your home as energy efficient as possible. So make sure it's well insulated, that you've got an efficient heating system, that you use energy efficient appliances and turn things off standby. Once you've sorted all of that out, then you can look at generating more energy from renewable sources. The Energy Saving Trust has got a network of local advice centres across the UK. They're free and they give impartial advice to householders on all sorts of ways they can save energy in the home. They can tell them about local grants that are available to them and give them other kind of energy saving advice.
The warnings for this century can sound dire. Rising sea levels, increased drought, more extreme weather. But that is all they are right now, warnings. The future is not set and we have not reached the tipping point. Organisations such as the Energy Saving Trust remind us that this isn't an issue that only governments can tackle. We can all be empowered to make a real change. An instant benefit of this change is the financial side effect that we can all enjoy. If we use less energy, we pay less money. It really is that simple. The emerging green market is now a thriving and productive area of business. Couple that with new government initiatives, and the consumer now has a broad range of cost-effective solutions at their fingertips. We in the 21st century now have the ability to fight the effects of our own technology. The individual has the power to save energy and save money.